Welcome back to the Healed Process Podcast. I'm your host, Sarah Sparks, and today we're diving into something life-changing: how to receive divine guidance and to trust it in these 5 simple steps. They are allowing, asking, receiving, trusting, and acting. We'll dive deeper into them in a moment. But first, how often have you wished for clear answers but felt stuck in uncertainty? Have you ever asked for a sign only to second guess it? If so, you're not alone. But here's the truth: divine guidance is always available. You just need to know how to recognize and act on it. And today, I'll show you how these 5 steps can transform your decision making, business, relationships, and overall ease in life. Plus, I have something powerful for you: Sacred Ascension, 42 days to the healed and whole self. And it begins April 21st for only $111. 111. This is your time to align with your highest self, and I'll share more about that at the end. But first, let's get right into it. What is divine guidance? Divine guidance is the inner knowing, signs, and synchronicities that come from your higher self, source, the universe, God. Whatever resonates with you. You call it whatever you want. It's the wisdom behind logic, the nudge that says, this is for you, even when it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And when you listen, life flows. Have you noticed that? Studies show that people who trust their intuition and follow inner divine guidance experience 1, higher levels of self-satisfaction, 2, increased creativity and innovation, and 3, less stress and more resilience. Tuning into your intuition can significantly enhance decision-making effectiveness. These studies from Investors Business Daily and the Science Direct indicate that when individuals rely on their intuition in business context, they are accurate approximately 91% of the time. Additionally, research suggests that intuition plays a vital role in strategic decision-making, enabling executives and decision makers to navigate complex situations more effectively. These findings highlight the substantial benefits of integrating intuition and your insights into your decision-making process. The 5 steps to guidance. And what's so funny is the irony of that is I was sitting on the steps of a church down in Tampa when I received these 5 steps. I will be honest with you, I was being quite judgmental of the experience that I was having. I was judging others of why couldn't they just tap in and talk with Jesus, talk with their intuition, talk with God to come up with goals. And as I looked around the room of thousands of people, I realized, oh, not everyone can. And so I went outside, and on the steps, I said to Divine, how does one listen to divine guidance? How does someone tune into divine guidance, into you? It comes so easy for me. I've been doing it my whole life. And Divine says, well, Sarah, not everyone can or knows how. Not everyone is like you. Everyone else is having their own life experiences. And judgment began to dissipate. And in came the 5 steps. Let's go over them now. Take out some paper and pen. and let's dive in. Step 1, allow. Make space for divine guidance. Stop forcing and start receiving. Let go of overthinking, busyness, and doubt. This is where surrender begins. And remember, surrender is not giving up. It is letting divine in. Step 2, ask. Your guidance team won't interfere unless invited. So your guidance team could be made up of, not made up like as in an imaginary, but it could be created from 40,000 angels. A gentleman by the name of Stephen Lovegrove shared that fact or a statement on his podcast. I thought, wow, just imagine sitting in an arena full of your guidance team, ready and willing to support you on anything that you need. But they won't interfere unless you invite them. So be specific. You can say things like, show me my next aligned step in business. Or you can ask, how can I bring more love into my life? The clearer you ask, the clearer the response. Remember, clarity is in the question. Step 3, receive. The answer may come as a whisper, a sign, or a deep knowing. Are you open to how it receives? Are you aware of how you specifically receive? When I am working with people in groups, one-on-one, or through the course, the Healed Process course, I walk you through of how you can discover how you specifically receive. Sometimes the answer isn't what you expect, but it's always what you need. Step 4, trust. Doubt blocks guidance. Instead of questioning, say, I trust this is leading to my highest good. I trust this is leading to my highest good. The more you trust, the stronger the connection. Step 5, act. Guidance means nothing without action. Guidance means nothing without action. When you receive a sign, follow it. If you receive an answer, follow it. If an opportunity opens up for you, step into it. The universe rewards movement. The universe loves momentum. A constant in motion stays in motion. But it's even sweeter when it is that aligned action, divinely aligned action. Let's take 3 minutes. If you're in a space to do this, that you can tune into your guidance now, feel free to join me or come back to this whenever you have the space and time. Make sure that you are safe. Do not do this while you're driving, friends. Got it? Or out walking or whatever. All right, so let's practice. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Breathe in and out. Stay here in this space. Continue breathing. Getting familiar with your breath. silently say, I am open to receiving divine guidance. I am open to receiving divine guidance. Divine, then ask, Divine, what is my next aligned step for me today? What is my next aligned step for me today? Pay attention. Do you feel a pull, a feeling, a word, a sensation? Trust it. Write it down and commit to the action. When I first began, I'm going to tell you this story real quick because I have found when I'm working with people, you get frustrated quickly if you don't receive the answer quickly, and then you want to give up. Don't give up. Keep practicing. Practice is progress. I stayed curious when I realized that I had a gift to this gift. We all have this gift, but this ability to connect with divine. I stayed curious of how I received that. So I went for a walk, and with no agenda, with no time constraints, with nobody else around, I just went for a walk. And I wanted to feel in my body what a yes or a no felt like to me. And so I went for a walk, and at the end of the sidewalk, I needed to take a left or a right or go straight. And so I just asked, I was like, do I divine? Well, I have to say, sorry about this. I started the walk with the intention that I will only connect with love and light, goodness, divine. All right. So make sure that whenever you're connecting, that you're making that statement, you're only connecting to love and light and goodness. Then I made the statement that I was like, divine, guide me to where you want me to go on this walk. Again, no agenda, no expectations. So when I went for the walk, when I got to the end of a sidewalk or a turn on a street, I would ask, do I go left? Do I go right? Do I go straight? I would ask the question that gets you a yes or no answer. So for me, a yes feeling in my body propelled me forward. I felt my body being pulled forward. And a no felt like it was being pulled back. And so I would ask my body and myself and my intuition, am I to go forward, straight, ahead? Am I to turn left? Am I to turn right on this walk? It gave me that opportunity to practice how I tune into divine guidance. As I got further and further along on this walk, I got to a point where I had to take a left or a right. There was no other way. I was like a dead end. And I heard then go right. So the guidance shifted from a yes or no in my body to an audible response. And so then I was like, oh wow, I can actually hear. And it helped me to remember those times when I was receiving divine guidance in the past and I didn't necessarily know it was divine guidance. I was like, oh, I'm audible. Oh, yes. I love being able to hear what is going on and what the answers are. So I share that to remind you and to encourage you to not give up. If in these 3 minutes that we were just practicing with this exercise and getting the answer for what is your next step today, your next aligned step, if you didn't get anything, that is okay. Practice. Practice tuning in because practice equals progress. And we all receive differently. Just because I hear the actual answer does not necessarily mean that you will. It may be a feeling in your body. It could be a tickle on your face. It could be just a knowing. You may see signs. You might be more visual with things. All right. There are so many different ways that we receive divine guidance. It's you taking the time and practicing, figuring out how you do receive. And then once you do, write it down because sometimes those divine words and nudges feel like a fleeting thought. And so write it down and commit to taking action immediately. All right. I hope this really helps you. Divine guidance is always here for you. Always. Remember, it is allow, ask, receive, trust, and act. And if you're ready to go deeper, to break through blocks and fully align with your soul's path, then join me for Sacred Ascension. 42 days to your healed and whole self. We are starting April 21st, and that is a very intentional date. That is the date after Easter. And we're going to go for 42 days until June 1st. And in those 42 days, you will feel fully connected to your soul's guidance, heal old patterns and beliefs and identity, and step into clarity. You'll move through life and business with ease. I specifically designed this time for people who still have regret, anger, sadness, harnessing them to their past self. This is an opportunity for you to heal those old patterns and step into your healed and whole self. Your next level is waiting. Are you ready? You can sign up on my website. I'll put the link in the comments in the episode description. And let's rise together. Until next time, trust, listen, and act. You are guided, you are supported, and you are healed.